Pooch.
Roger Smith is an idea, and we're going to hear about the ideas in the selling department here. This Richard Chambers himself, working off of the new wall board to Roger Smith. We're going to start right here. Sales effort does not equal sales results. We're working on the right level of right activities. Your turn, Richard.
Okay. Again, sales efforts do not equal sales results. Right? You can be very busy and have no actual, call it throughput. I mean, unless you can think of what you're doing in terms of room nights or average rate production, it's hard to justify that. So I got a bunch of good and bad examples here that we are learning from and not going to be doing things that don't work again, and improving things that may work and working hard on things that we think have a high yield for us. So the first was an example of a sales mission to Florida that seemed like a good idea at the time, and House of Coos has done it for years. And so I just pulled back and I said, well, let's see exactly who we're going to be calling on. And as I went through it, there was one agency in the entire week that had any business for us or our competitors. So we said, no thank you, because it's not only expensive flying down there and renting the car and the dinners and everything else, but there's a human capital cost of having somebody out of the office for a week and all of that. But that doesn't mean we threw it out the window. Actually, Para came up with the idea of giving the H360 report that shows where travel agents are and who they are, give it directly to Cruiser, so that on his next call or his next sales mission, he can organize agencies that actually have either business for us or our competitors and make it worth our trip. Now, we don't expect a Roger Smith sales mission where 5 days are full of just Roger Smith customers. We understand how rep firms work. But if we can justify 7 to 10 reasonable accounts, we'll go and we'll support him, and it'll be great. So we can improve the relationship just by doing this. So the sales mission itself is not the issue. It's what the content of it is, and can it impact revenue, occupancy, or the star report. That's the flow through. Now,
Richard,
yeah.
I'm going to call you. That's beautiful. Just let me stop right now and thank you. That's for Roger Smith News. That was number 1 of 10 items we are going to concentrate on.
Narrator.